I've been involved in this music for like, I don't know, 20 years or something, so it kind of goes up and down, you know. Sometimes you're more drawn towards certain aspects than others. It's the same with a painting, you know. Sometimes you want to do something harsh, sometimes you want to back off a little bit and concentrate on the atmosphere. The atmosphere was the initial draw, but then it kind of evolves over the years, you know. Initially, when I write music, you're trying to capture a raw feeling, something that's not premeditated. You want to keep the initial brutality, the initial raw emotion. It's definitely the hardest part in the recording process. You want to make it more interesting for yourself as well. You don't want it to be boring, you don't want to repeat yourself, stuff you've been doing over the last 15 years. You have to try and make it fresh, you know, because that spark that spurs you to make the music in the first place, you know, it can be a recurring thing. It can be something that you felt years ago and you still feel it now, but there's no point in recording the exact same thing twice, so. When I started with this project, it was definitely a very introverted kind of thing. It was definitely shying away from working with anybody else. It was undiluted, and it was what I had in my head at the time. It has since evolved. Yeah, it's become a slightly different beast, but it's still got a lot of the same spirit that it had in the early days. Initially, I was very against the idea of playing live. I didn't want to do it. I didn't enjoy it in previous bands. So this was definitely a way to express what I wanted to do without involving other people and without having to worry about the restrictions of playing live. But it kind of changed. It almost feels like it was a theory and now it's practice. It's just evolving into something different. Well, over the years I've had times where I haven't been very active with music and I've concentrated on other things, but there's no escaping it. I'm never going to get away from it, and as I feel right now, it's only going to get more active. I'm really inspired to keep going. I'm really enthusiastic about the path we're on, and I think it's really interesting times ahead. I feel passionate about it. It is like a child, and I get kind of protective about it. But I'm looking forward to see what happens with it and where it decides to go, because you don't always have a choice in what happens. You know, you're taking on roads sometimes that you wouldn't go down necessarily logically, and I'm looking forward to it. I want to take it further. I just want to keep creating. I want to keep making music that satisfies myself, and if other people are interested, well, that's fine, but that won't be the motivation.